tonight to witness the Contender Grand Finals for Season 14. 50-50 Pizzeria's Cheese Pizza takes on Seas Despair Dutchman's Curse. I'm the Croctopus, and joining me on the disc is Cersero, and behind the scenes we got Tuxedo Marks. Cersero, how you doing this evening?
I'm doing great, Croc. It's been a minute since I got to cast some RSC. I've been biding my time. I've been meditating on the mountain, and I've come back just in time for the grand finals. And you know what better way to start than with the contenders? It's not going to be the creme de la creme of RSC, but I think we're going to see some banger gameplay either way.
Well, it is going to be the creme de la creme of this season as these two teams have fought long and hard to
Hmm.
get here. 37 wins, 19 losses for the Cheese Pizza, 31 wins, 25 losses for the Dutchman's Curse Seas Despair team. And that's going to put the Cheese Pizza team at the early favorite looking at the stats.
Oh, and yeah, speaking of the stats, I was kind of looking outside of the two teams in front of us, looking at contender as a whole. In terms of placement, like this is the second seed versus the fourth seed. So, these two teams were not the favorites to start playoffs. And here they are in the grand final. So that has to say something about their character and their consistency. And the first thing that stands out to me, Croc, is that shooting percentage on the Dutchman's curse. A 37% shooting average just actually kind of bonkers in Rocket League. Like, that is a good stat to have. And you have to favor a team like that in a longer series.
It is a great stat to have, and it also complements the worry that comes up with the 115 goals against from Cheese Pizza. Better win-loss ratio, but more goals against than the Dutchman's curse. So we're gonna see if maybe that defense is not gonna be able to hold up to that really nice shooting percentage. But we'll have to see what these players can do whenever they get on the field.
And yeah, I mean, speaking of players, let's see, we got the graphics up perfectly timed. Thanks, Marks. So for the cheese pizzas, we're gonna have Raisin Bran, Kush the Ninja, and Carl Sagan, bro. And then for Dutchman's Curse, I've got four players to choose from, but I think a definite starting three. So Squirrel, Cali Chromatic, Castellian, and Digital Slick Boy. Sick Boy, sorry, I thought there was an L in there. Digital Sick Boy. So looking at these rosters, Croc again, cheese pizzas, starting three. Dutchman's Curse. They've kind of experimented a little bit, maybe got a sub. Do you think they're going to come with the main three, or are they going to switch up the sauce to start game one?
It honestly really depends based on if Digital Sick Boy was a mid-season pickup and maybe he just hasn't had time to play the same amount of games as the starting three, but maybe he is a starter now, or if he's been
Mm,
there all season and is kind of the rotating in sub. 7 teams game played, no slouch for the season, 35% shooting percentage, 11 goals for in 17 games, 22 saves, getting more than one save a game, really being good on that defensive line when he does get time to shine on the pitch. So I do think that we could see him in. Whether or not he starts is a question that I honestly don't have the answer to. But
mm,
I think you're probably right. We'll probably end up seeing the main three. You know, they've worked so
hmm.
long and so hard this season on the Dutchman's curse. Got to start off with the main squad.
Yeah, and I mean, there's no surprises for me looking at the stats Squirrel's putting up. You can see why the Dutchman's Curse have such a high shooting percentage with their main two players. 43% on Squirrel, 61 goals in just 52 games. More than a goal per game averaging, more than a save per game averaging, decent amount of assists too. So Squirrel has the potential to be the MVP of this finals, but not to discount their teammates. Chromatics also repping up the saves, pretty good goal per game ratio as well. And Taslian, as I get to Taslian, I'm noticing Kronk, they're really very average for assists, and then kind of accelerating the goals and saves. And maybe that could be a factor that will favor Cheese Pizza. Because while Dutchman's Curse seem to be shooting on net and it's going in, and that's a good conversion rate. For the Cheese Pizzas, they seem to be finding their teammates more and looking for these angles. That can be a strong point for a team, especially at contender where passing strategies aren't often seen.
Well, we'll just have to see what these teams can do. Still waiting on them to get into the lobby. We will have the prospect. Is that correct? Prospect coming up after this?
Prospect. Yeah, the
Yeah,
prospect
prospect
final.
grand finals. Semis are happening right now. If you have some prospect homies that are playing in the semis, make sure to keep them in your thoughts. Give them some
Mm,
good vibes. Send them their way. But
mhm.
we'll get right underway with the contender series as soon as these teams are ready to go.
And once again, everything's being perfectly timed tonight, Croc, because as you say that, look at that. Cheese pizza's ready to go. Players are loading in the field. Let's check these rosters real quick. So Calchromatic, Digital, Sick Boy, and Squirrel starting for Dutchman's Curse, and then Razorbrand, Carl Sagan, and Kush starting for the Cheese Pizzas. Take us away, Croc.
Opening kickoff, nice 50, goes in the favor of Kush the Ninja. Early shot, Cali Chromatic there to make the save, pushes it to the outside. Carl Sagan waiting to make a nice touch to the middle, takes it up the wall on the corner, challenged by an orange player, pinches out past the half field mark. Squirrel chasing it down, Digital Sick Boy, shallow in the center for the pass. Cali Chromatic comes in instead, beat by Raisin Brand. The net is open. Kush the Ninja, strong shooting percentage from Dutchman's Curse this season, will not come through right there. But Carl Sagan with the second
Oh,
attempt, steered away by Squirrel. What a save.
a great save off of a triple commit, too. So very important that they got that. And now off the sidewall, bit of a slow play per chance. Faking it past one, Digital Sick Boy, but they can't get it past two. And a high pop like that can be good to keep the pressure in your favor. Do want to see something a bit more productive as ball kind of stuck in the midfield with some fakes. Dutchman's Curse keeping the pressure, still nothing quite towards the net.
Yeah, they do have the two early shots that they got. Unfortunately, it hasn't been enough to really break through. They um, are pushing, like you said, in the midfield, and I think that we're going to see a lot of battling going on in the midfield here. A couple ghost touches have happened already, so also a little bit of question of the server stability. But we'll see how these teams
Um,
handle it, as we do have a best-of-7 series. This could go on for a long time. Let's see what Squirrel's got up in the
oh,
air, sends it down, crossbar, his main enemy right now as he beats all three players, but not the wall.
yeah, Squirrel real close on that one, but no time for the last play. We're on this one. Two players in front of the net, but Cali Chromatic able to push it out to Carl Sagan. And again, pushing it out to Carl Sagan. Finally, Squirrel gets a clear. High over Raisin Brand. Another chance for the Dutchman's Curse. But they can't beat Kush in the corner quite yet. Or can they? Callie putting on the backboard. Is there a follow-up? Digital Sick Boy went for the dunk, but there wasn't a touch, and so the ball goes quickly the other way.
Squirrel now on the wall, gonna have to beat two. Raisin Brand there to make the challenge. 50-50 goes in favor of Cali Chromatic. Touch over one from Squirrel, can't get the next one into the center. Sharp angle
Oh,
shot from Cali, saved by Carl Sagan. Digital Sick Boy up off the back wall. Gonna be collected here by Carl Sagan. Challenged by Squirrel, is gonna miss. Connected on by Cali Chromatic, not gonna be hard enough to really be a shot. Sent away by Raisin Brand. Touch up to Kush the Ninja, up high off the back wall. Second touch is not
oh,
gonna be good enough. Steered wide left. And now it's going to be collected by Sick Boy, going the other way.
oh no! A missed opportunity on one end leads to a fast break the other way. Digital Sick Boy will just open the scoring. Initial flick here, even the demo, just sugar on top, and bumping his teammate too, saying, I want to open the scoring this grand finals.
Not necessarily the way you want to be scored on for the first goal. Really big momentum killer there, but they do have an opportunity to bring it back. Definitely can't let their heads hang right now. Cali Chromatic up, sends it to the outside. Dutchman's Curse putting on the pressure now. 2 minutes left in game number one. They do lead 1-0. Series still tied 0-0 for those of you just joining us.
Mm.
Burl gonna need to make a turn here. Over one, over two. Raisin Brand half
Oh,
flipping back, makes a mistake. Can he get the pass
oh,
middle? Squirrel middle, Digital Sick Boy up for the
oh,
shot, beat on the defense, sent away, and it is safe
woohoo.
for now.
Great save by Kush there. And now it's Squirrel's chance to make one. Missing the touch there, though. This could be dangerous if Kush can find a teammate. Can't do so, though. And so, back to the midfield. Carl Sagan hitting it back into Cali. Now popping it up for a solo play. Maybe a double if they're feeling it. No, they ran out of boost. And now missing the corner, but that's okay. Razor Brand ready and waiting. As Cheese Pizza on the attack. And I gotta say, Krog, it's throwing me off that the nautical team is on the orange side and then the pizzeria team's on the blue side. So the colors are gonna throw me off tonight.
I'll be completely honest, that messed me up as well right when the game started. I almost called the blue side Dutchman's Curse because it just makes so much sense to my brain. But no, the orange side is going to be Dutchman's Curse, blue side Cheese Pizza for those of you who may have also had the same
Oh,
confusion of the casters.
yeah. And I just noticed Cali Chromatic was playing a really deep third and now pushing up on the attack. A false sense of security for the Dutchman's curse, and they are running out of time, Croc, as there's just under 40 seconds left to go in game one.
Yeah, but they are up by one. They need to make sure they don't end up overcommitting that third person. You don't have to score here. You just have to make sure the other team doesn't score. But you don't want to sit so far back that it creates hesitation in your gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Mm-hmm.
they're doing a good job here of holding down the midfield. They're not letting a lot of shots on net. 5 shots total all game, but about one, maybe two for the second half. They've done a really good job. Need to keep it up. On the other side, Cheese Pizza really need to get out of their own end quicker. They're delaying, and
Oh,
they're not able to get those counterattacks pushing forward fast enough.
oh, oh, oh,
That
oh
could have
no.
been it! That could have been it! Oh my goodness! Oh,
We're talking about passiveness. It almost hurt the curse there. Squirrel could have gone out to clear it, but they stayed in net and they got bumped. And unfortunately, Croc, the shot was just not enough. Oh, I need some, I need to calm down for that one. That gets the heart beating, and that was just game one.
yeah, that was absolutely incredible. Cali Chromatic coming out of the as the MVP in game number one. Dutchman's Curse takes this game 1-0. Cheese Pizza now down in the series, and we're gonna see if they're able to fight back or if Dutchman's Curse is just gonna continue to sail away with the series.
I like that pun there, and we should constantly remind people for the first time. Is it the first time for these players? I'm not sure about the format, but it is a best of seven. For the most part, the league is best of fours, or not best of four, sets of four. So best of seven can be new territory for these players. They're used to being done, basically being done after 3 wins, but chasing that fourth one can be difficult, and it really is a stamina game. I'm not counting Cheese Pizza out quite yet, but I like this start from the Dutchman's Curse.
It was a pretty solid start. However, they did only win by 1 goal. Now, it
Hey,
was
we
a
take
pretty
those.
solid 1 goal performance, but you can't
Hmm.
really you can't rest on your laurels right here, or else Cheese Pizza will come out and they'll just put you into the ground. So
Hmm.
it's another whole game. Every single game counts in this series. So let's see what they can do with these 5 minutes.
Yep, 5 minutes to start, and woo, a little bit of a miss in front of the blue end. Could have been dangerous. Squirrel getting a demo. Digital Sick Boy try to get the pass, can't do so quite yet. And now another demo in response by Kush Ninja. This game might be getting violent and setting a tone for this series. Interesting touch by Digital Sick Boy. Probably not quite what they want, and so Squirrel will need to get it here. No. Ball through the corner. Sent by Kush into Digital Sick Boy. And right into the waiting arms of Carl Seg. And no opening goals quite yet, and no shots either.
Yeah, good pressure here from the Cheese Pizza team again, though. They've really kept the ball in the orange end. They've been passing it around, hitting it around. The Dutchman's Curse not really able to get any good clears. Very just like mid hits, straight into the midfield, able to be recollected by Cheese Pizza and brought back in.
Oh,
Raisin
speaking of bringing
Bran
it
takes it
in.
into the
Ooh.
corner. Oh, I thought he
Oh.
might have a play going there.
Yeah, I was like, oh boy, we're going to see a pop-off solo play like we saw last time. No, not quite yet. Do get our first shot registered. Maybe a second here. A high ball towards the net, just high off the crossbar. Chromatic will fly by that one. Digital Sick Boy now. Putting it towards a teammate for Squirrel, but they can't get around it well enough. And now Cheese Pizza on the attack. And a 1 out 50 does bleed out to Squirrel. Dutchman's Curse continuing the attack. Ball gets cleared out. Ping pong and back and forth. 2 minutes almost gone by. No goals quite yet, or is there? No. I got too excited, Croc. We'll remain even for now.
3 minutes left, just a little over 3 minutes left in game number two. Cheese Pizza up in the series 1-0. Dutchman's Curse up in the series 1-0. Cheese
Oh.
Pizza looking to bring it back 1-1. Raisin Brand in the corner, touches it out for a teammate. Carl Sagan way back after the demo, not able to get back soon enough. We'll send it back down, gives the ball away to Cali Chromatic. Trying to make something
Uh-oh.
happen in the midfield. Challenged by Kush the Ninja. Can't get it over Sick Boy. Sick Boy gonna try and take it down and pressure on the blue side.
Hmm. But pressure quickly breaking the other way. A double commit in the midfield. Leaves the ball for Cali. Now in a 1v1. Open net if they can get around it. Putting off the backboard. No teammate there to beat Cali, though. Scrambling back on defense. Cali, another shot. Saved by Kush, taken by Digital Sick Boy. This is high off the backboard. No one quite up for it. Carl Sagan can't get the touch. Ball still above the net for Squirrel to try and touch it down, and he does. Dutchman's curse again, finding the back of the nets.
Yeah, really good shot right there by Digital Sick Boy. It doesn't go in, but it causes enough chaos in the net that no one can make a touch before Squirrel has the opportunity to get in the air, read that ball cleanly, and slam it home. 1-0 for the Dutchman's curse.
And last game, we saw 5 shots per side in full time. This time, we've already seen 5 from Dutchman's curse, and only half the game has gone by. So they have the pressure. But as you've reminded me before, Croc, it is only a 1-goal game. Or is it? Chromatic, the breakaway, the shot even, but Carl Sagan getting a great save there as he saved Science just so recently. Another dunk by Sick Boy, though. Keeps the ball in. And with this 1-goal lead, as we said with the last game, you can just play offensive, play keep away, because every second you shave off the clock is less time for Cheese Pizza to mount a comeback. And maybe another comeback needed here. The read off the backboard. Digital Sick Boy finds the second.
Digital Sick Boy gets on the board in game 1 and in game 2, right off the backboard under Carl Sagan and right behind Raisin Bran. Great shot placement there from Digital Sick Boy.
Right now, Croc, you were a little hesitant to get too hyped up about the curse this game. Are you starting to feel the energy a little bit more?
You know, I refuse to get hyped up about either of these teams right now. I think that they're both still kind of in that feeling each other out
Oh.
stage. Oh man, never mind. Digital Sick Boy is done feeling things out. He has come to knock the other team out. Great aerial here, gets the read, slams it home. No defender, no crossbar stopping him there. That's goal number 2 on the game.
My master plan, Croc. I was talking for too long earlier, so I set you up for the caster curse. A
Yeah, you
three
did.
goal lead with just 90 seconds left to go. A comfortable one at that, as Cheese Pizza still chasing their first shot this game. Almost 4 minutes gone by. Still haven't found anywhere close towards the net. And Digital Sick Boy, they're 40% from the distance. A nice chance there. Will get cleared out by Carl Sagan. And into the corner. Will get touched out by Squirrel.
Ball fumbling around in the midfield. Kush the Ninja picks it up off the wall. Won't be able to make it back. Squirrel across for Digital Sick Boy. Pops it high. Carl Sagan first one to
Oh.
read it. Into the corner. Cali Chromatic able to send it back out. Trying to be sent back in. The double commit. Will there be a shooter available? Doesn't really matter. Squirrel sends it down past the half-field line. And the blue side is going to have to regroup and play a little defense here. And that's their issue. They keep retreating. They're doing these full retreats. They're not keeping pressure. They have 0 shots on net in 4 minutes and 35 seconds. They've got to get some more pressure on that orange net.
That's a great point, Croc. You know, a deep rotation can help you to reset, but if everyone on the team is doing it, you're just giving up the pressure. You're giving up so much space to your opponents, and it's worked out in favor of the Dutchman's curse, because with 10 seconds left, I'd say this one is done, Croc.
Yeah, the fat lady is starting to warm up those vocals. Here she comes walking out on the stage, and she is about.
Oh?
Well, the man.
Hold the note,
I
hold the
saw
note,
yeah,
okay.
the ball was falling on the ground, and the clock just didn't want to hit 0 as that ball hit the ground. Really messed with my timing there. I'll take the L on that one. I deserve it. Great game from the Dutchman's Curse coming out for
Oh,
game
yeah.
number 2. They go up 2-0 in the series. Digital Sick Boy up on top of the scoreboard this time. Cali
Mhm.
Chromatic was our MVP last game. Digital Sick Boy takes it this game. And arguably, I think Digital Sick Boy had a bid for the non-points MVP last game anyways, as he was the sole goal scorer in that game, led the
Mm.
Dutchman's curse, but Cali Chromatic with a couple of really great saves that put her points on the board, and
Mhm.
got on the, you know, got
Yeah.
the ball out of the goal line. Not necessary this game, as we had
Yeah.
0 shots from Cheese Pizza.
Yeah, that's the biggest stat to me, Croc. I mean, kudos to Digital Sick Boy for the performance, Squirrel as well. Cheese Pizza registered 0 shots in 5 minutes of regular gameplay. That means something needs to change. They either got to switch up how they're rotating, they got to switch their priority for who they're giving the ball to, what angles they're looking for. I really hope that they took this minute to kind of talk this out, figure things out, and if they need to make a substitution, right? We were looking at their depth earlier. If they need to make a substitution, they need to do it sooner rather than later. But I just remembered they don't have a sub. They have to stick with this roster. It's the Dutchman's curse with the depth and not cheese pizza, so they do have to stick with this. Apologies for that mix-up. They need to figure it out this game, or Croc, this night could end in tragedy for cheese pizza.
Yeah, you can tell by their logo they are more New York style pizza, not Chicago style deep dish. No depth on the team.
Oh,
This is the only
oh
three they got.
no.
That's who they got to stick with. And they could
Hmm.
do it this game. Kush the Ninja goes up for the ball on the side here. Gonna wait a little bit, realize he has plenty of time. Pops at center, no one really there. Cali Chromatic first one to it. And I think honestly, this just the Cheese Pizza team needs to get to the ball a little bit quicker. Like you said, those deep
Hmm.
rotations are hurting them a little bit. I think that they are okay, but I think they're sending two people back, and one guy's going really far back.
Hmm.
But this is a good spot from Raisin Brand right here, able to make a challenge on the ball, and now they've kept pressure. The ball's still on the
Hmm.
orange side. No shot yet, but it's coming.
Hmm.
Push the
And
ninja to the center. Oh,
oh,
see, like right
oh,
there.
yeah.
Where's the second guy? Oh,
Yep. Oh, there's the second guy, Carl Sagan. Oh,
wow.
top corner. That's how he opened the scoring.
Talk about a chef's kiss on that one. What a touch. Reads the miss beautifully, puts the nose of his car down into the ball, gets the perfect placement into the top left
Mhm.
corner. Oh, you love to see it. 1-0 for the cheese pizza.
You could say that was top cheese. Okay,
I
I'll see myself
I
out.
felt like I was going a little too hard on the pun, so I left it alone for a little bit.
Okay. Now it's my turn to get a pun in there. But hey, yo, we need to celebrate
Exactly.
Croc. Cheese Pizza has their first goal in 11 minutes of gameplay. Not to throw him under the bus. A great shot by Carl Sagan. And at this point in the series, having momentum can be huge. More momentum here for Raisin Brand. The pop goes to Kush Ninja, though. Oh, a golden opportunity to make it two for Cheese Pizza, but not quite yet. Either way, though, they keep the pressure.
Squirrel here has an opportunity, gets it center to Digital Sick Boy, who wasn't quite ready for the high pop, I don't think. Wasn't even ready to jump for that. Cali Chromatic trying to keep the pressure, 50 in the midfield, and another 50 opportunity, but Squirrel beats him clean. Raisin Brand now with the opportunity 2v1, beats the defender, rolls into the net. Raisin Brand makes it a 2-0 game, but they can't celebrate too hard yet as it is a 2-0 series for the
Hmm.
Dutchman's Curse. So they have to really keep their composure here. They've got 3 minutes and 14 seconds left of gameplay. If they want to put a point on the board for the series, Dutchman's Curse need to get 2 more to even it out and continue their
Hmm.
journey for the sweep.
That's a good point, Carl. I'm actually going to say that, right? It's a two goal score and a two series score for Dutchman's Curse. So, as you said, Cheese Pizza can't count their chickens quite yet, and there is still 3 minutes left to go. Raisin Brand, though, taking across the midfield line into Squirrel, who now will try and tee up a teammate. Needs to go to themselves, though. Pop off the midfield goes to Carl Sagan. A high ball, water falling down. Is there finish? No, Cali Chromatic pumping it out to Kush Ninja. Another shot. Squirrel on the backboard. A dangerous miss touch, though. A touchdown by Raisin Brand. A slow bouncer. And the fake in front of the net will go in.
2 goals for Raisin Brand now. And that's another good aerial right there. Digital Sick Boy almost on the read. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. The whiff there will lead to the easy goal for Raisin Brand. And I did want to address a question in chat. No, I would not like to try Raisin Brand pizza. That sounds disgusting.
Who
You should
asked
be
that in
ashamed of
chat?
yourself.
Yeah, who was
Give him a
that?
10-minute timeout. Give him a
Oh,
10-minute timeout.
yeah, can we ban that Cicero guy? That was a sus comment. Oh, and what a shot from Ninja! That came out of nowhere.
Yeah, and honestly, this is the person that I really wanted to see get on the board. A little bit of a
It was a
mishap there
pinch.
on the pinch from Squirrel.
Yeah.
Callie can't quite read it. Can't blame him for not reading that one. But,
Yeah.
Kush has had a couple of rough games, really low amounts of points, really low
Oh
on the
no.
board, and he might get another one
Oh
here. And that is going to
no.
be a really big confidence boost for him, especially with his team coming out and just pounding in 5 goals with just
Hmm.
a little over halfway gone in this game. Callie with the
Yeah.
only 2 shots for the Dutchman's Curse. I don't know what's happened to the pressure from the Dutchman's Curse. Maybe they thought it was going to be easy street rolling in the rest of these playoffs, but they have to remember
Yeah.
Cheese Pizza came to play.
Yeah, I mean, frankly, the pressure's disappeared, and even Cheese Pizza, even though they were scoreless for 11 minutes, they're now winning on aggregate 5-4. So, impressive work done in this game, mounting an incredible comeback considering the result of the last one. And now we gotta look at Dutchman's curse, right, Croc? Like, what happened between this game and the last? Do you think it's Dutchman's curse taking their foot off the gas, or Cheese Pizza saying, "Hey, we need to step it up"?
A lot more whiffs coming out from Dutchman's Curse this game. They were really good on contact. When they went for the ball, they hit the ball. They were also very quick to the ball. They're a little bit slower this game. Not much, in my opinion, so I don't think that has a lot to do with it. Oh, goodness, the ball is just right there. Oh, but I think it's just more that they're very inaccurate with their touches this game, and it's when they do touch the ball, it's not really going where they want to. But honestly, just way too many unforced errors.
Yep, and I mean, unforced errors, but you have to credit Cheese Pizza for punishing those errors. Sometimes if they were sticking with that passive style we saw in previous games, then this could be an even game. This could be a 1 or 2 goal affair. So the fact that they've switched things up, they've punished the Dutchman's curse, and now they've got a 5 goal lead with just under a minute remaining. Like, this is how you say this series is not done. We're looking to go to the distance. And at this point, Dutchman's curse probably just playing for consolidation.
Yeah, Dutchman's Curse really needs to get a momentum goal right here is what they need. You saw another couple whiffs right there in front of the opposing team's net. Digital Sick Boy had a really good shooting opportunity, had time to line up the aerial. We've seen him hit him in the other 2 games and just couldn't connect. They've got to
Mm.
connect on those touches. They've got 25 seconds left to put one in and get the momentum swinging back their way. Let's see if they can do it here.
Oh, no momentum going back the other way, or is it? Calichromatic ping pong match. Blue trail on the ball. A shot off the backboard. Ball towards Digital Sick Boy, but a great read by Kush the Ninja. And Razorbrand dump it out. Will we see one last hurrah for the Dutchman's curse, or will they be scoreless? 4 cars up, but the ball is coming down, and there we go. Cheese Pizza battling back tremendously. A commanding 5 goal win, Croctopus. This series is starting to heat up.
Yeah, Cheese Pizza comes in, makes the series 2-1. Still in favor of the Dutchman's Curse. They've got some time here. Kush the Ninja coming out as the game's MVP. I would actually have to
Mm-hmm.
give it to Raisin Bran. Kush the Ninja did get kind of a free goal on the kickoff goal, and his other goal was also, I think, a pretty simple strike. Raisin Bran with 2 pretty impressive goals, if I remember correctly. I think that just gives him the edge on the game for me.
Mm,
Really good play from both of them, though. Really good to see Kush the Ninja come out and have the breakout game after 2 kinda rough ones from him.
mm. And I think I'm gonna attribute it to Carl Sagan opening the scoring like that with just a banger shot top corner. Not like a scrambled chaos in front of the net. That gets you hyped up. And when one player gets hyped up, that could cause a chain reaction of getting everyone else fired up. So I'm gonna say Carl Sagan started that avalanche that we saw here. Dutchman's curse. You've had your minute break. What are you going to change up, Croc? If you were their coach, what would you tell them?
Relax. Guys, you just
Relax.
gotta relax. Hit the
Mm,
ball. You displayed that you can do it in games 1 and 2. Don't know what happened in game 3. Maybe it depends on their voice comms, honestly. Maybe they're too relaxed. Maybe they need to get, back into focus. Because I don't know where these unforced errors and whiffs came from, but it was very uncharacteristic from what we saw in game 1 and 2. Let's see if they can
mhm.
shape it up for game 3, or if the cheese pizza is gonna add on another layer of cheese and even up the series 2-2.
Yeah, and we should point out something. The team that scores first, well, it seems like the team that scores first will win, as no team has managed to respond with a goal after being scored on after 3 games. So this could be a very one-sided game again if we go with our 3 game sample size. But I have hope. I have hope it'll go the distance. Oh man, Kush flying in there for the 50, but the save from Sick Boy is good. Brand, though, extending the pressure. A demo on the goal line. A shot from Kush, but that's a miscue. And so Carl Sagan will need to recover this one in the corner.
Yeah, I really like that demo from Carl Sagan there. Very underrated at this level of play. You know, sometimes people think the higher levels of Rocket League are all about flashy mechanics and who can flip
Mm-mm.
reset and who can 360 flick. No, sometimes it's about making those rotational demos and
Mm-hmm.
taking a player completely out of the game for a few seconds while not taking yourself out of the game. Really good heads up play from Carl Sagan there. Almost led to some really good
Oh,
pressure.
yeah. Yeah. There might not be kill streaks in Rocket League, but what you're doing is you're opening up the field, you're creating space for your teammates, and you're also throwing off the opponent's rotations, right? An important thing in Rocket League is intuitively knowing where your teammates are. And when one of them gets demoed, that messes you up because now you gotta track back and cover that space. So we do want to see more physical play. But first, I want to see a goal this game. I don't know who's going to open the scoring. Will it be Razorbrand? Will it be Kush? As they get a great dunk here. Ball bouncing towards the net. But Digital Sick Boy was ready and waiting to push this safely aside. Oh, mistouch maybe. Kush now from the right wall. Popping off the ceiling. Carl Sagan will lose that one to Callie. In the corner now. The ball getting away from them. Squirrel, though, a great dunk here. Keep the ball in that same corner we've still been trapped in for the last 20 or 30 seconds. And finally, we get out a great ball towards the net. This is actually open if Kush get around it. Calichromatic, can they get back? They cannot. Kush will open the scoring for Cheese Pizza.
Really good play here. Good to stay on it. Off the back wall, gets the read. Cali Chromatic can't quite get back in time and puts it home. 1-0.
And the trends have shown, Croc. The team that scores first wins, and the other team can't find the back of the net. 2.5 minutes left to go, though, or a little over that. Still plenty of time, because there's a curse this series, but I think Dutchman's curse can battle it back if they can just get some shots on net. Squirrel here, a high lofting ball for Digital Sick Boy to put it away, and there we go, Croctopus. The caster curse broke the match curse.
Yeah, we finally get an even game here. 1-1. Someone's finally able to respond, and it's Digital Sick Boy. Definitely the striker of the series for the Dutchman's curse. He is the Flying Dutchman right now. I think every single one of his goals coming from an aerial at the moment. Let's see if they can build on this momentum now, as they've just yoinked it from Cheese Pizza and given it to
Mm-hmm.
themselves.
And again, this is new territory for us, right? A even game, just under half remaining. Next goal potentially could be the winner with how low scoring it has been. Dutchman's curse only amounting a single shot, and now they've lost midfield pressure, so Kush will get a shot on net, saved by Calichromatic. Raisin Brand missing the ball, and Digital Sick Boy has some boost to work with, has the ball, they get bumped by Raisin Brand, and oh no, tragedy, a bump turns into a goal!
You know, that wasn't a bump. That was, very planned flick. Very, very planned flick, you know? I'll be honest. Digital Sick Boy looked like he wanted to flick it. He flicked it. I think the bump came in after. I think it was pretty incidental. I want to give the credit to Digital Sick Boy there. That was a
Okay.
fantastic play.
Fair, fair. We gotta hype up the great moments and try to cover up the poor ones there. Unfortunate either way, though, for Cheese Pizza, as they're now down by one with 100 seconds left to go. Or are they down by one? Carl Sagan tying it up.
Yeah, good touch here. I think this is just honestly a little bit of a miscue. Digital Sick Boy ends up centering it. Cali Chromatic a little bit off that goal line, doesn't give themselves enough time to approach the ball, can't get up in time. Good shot by Carl Sagan. Good read to see that the defense was kind of flubbing on that play as well.
Mhm. And although it is an even game, Cheese Pizza has been out shooting Dutchman's Curse 6-2. 6-3 here, a squirrel will register one. Now Digital Sick Boy attempting a fourth, but the save is there from Kush. Callie, nice turn. The ball is still in the midfield. The miss by Razor Brand, but the demo clearing space for Carl Sagan to get a shot, and another miscue with the bouncer! Goal post, and now it could have been a close one there, but it goes out either way. Now in the corner, our Cheese Pizza.
Ali Chromatic's going to be here to keep pressure into the corner. Digital Sick Boy rotating out, so hopefully we've got someone there for the shot. Squirrel comes in, centers it up. They can't quite get the ball to cross over that near post, and it's really the saving grace for Cheese Pizza right now. But the pressure is mounting. Ball finally squeaks out to the center. Carl Sagan, bro, there first
Oh,
for the ball. Center again, over the head of Raisin Brand.
oh,
Digital Sick Boy doesn't read the miss, and so it's going to be a little bit of a slow bouncer. All the way up over the
oh.
net. No shot there. Cleared away by Raisin Brand. Into the center could be dangerous, but a miss by both players. Oh,
Oh,
no.
ouch.
Oh, man.
Oh, a late chance on net here by Callie, but the save from Kush. Again, pushing it to this back right corner for Cheese Pizza. I swear, Croc, we spent half the game here. Raisin Brand, though, across the midfield line. A 1v1 beat. Oh, no, a misstep, and it will go in. Cheese Pizza is up by one.
I don't even know how much of a misstep that was. That was just a really good touch by Raisin Brand. Gets it by Squirrel, who just kind of got caught flat-footed there. Cali Chromatic pushing up. Leaves the far side of the net ever so slightly open. and he's able to put it right where the only spot that they can score, honestly, right
That
on
is
that
fair.
far
That is
post on
fair.
the ground.
Yeah, beautiful placement here, and maybe one last chance at the cat for Squirrel to put off the backboard. Calichromatic catching it, and the demo. Oh no, that could be it though for Cheese Pizza as they look to tie the series up. A high pinch though, keeping the ball up. Two players up for Dutchman's Curse off the sideball, but the ball will come down. And 3-2 to Cheese Pizza. It was a nail biter, but they will take game 4 and tie the series 2 apiece.
Yeah, and I think that was the closest game we've seen this series. I was very happy watching that game. Really good showing from both teams. I think that Dutchman's Curse is still hanging a little too far back sometimes with their third man, but they had a lot better pressure during that game 4 than they did in game 3. I think Callie kind of was ending up sitting back as almost like a goalie in the last game, and I think that that wasn't the case this game as much. We're still getting those deep rotations. Carl Sagan, however, comes in with the MVP by 2 points over Kush the Ninja. Honestly, I think they're kind of inseparable for performance that game. But since Carl Sagan also has the save on one of the 3 shots put on from Dutchman's Curse, they get my MVP for the game.
Mm-hmm. And we did notice when we were looking at the player stats beforehand, Cheese Pizza, who fielded the same 3 players this entire season, were actually all very close in terms of stats. So no surprises at all here as we come to the end of the season, as we've played more than 60 games for these players. Seeing them all perform on the big stage, it's got to feel good for them, and it's got to feel good for the pizzeria fans. And these are the grand finals, right, Croc? The players that do well here will get promoted. They will, be considered contenders for promotion and playing in the next leagues. And if you can stand out in the playoffs, if you can make your mark, that's how you get your name known not only in RSC but out there as you start to grow your career.
Fair enough. Let's see who is going to crumble under the pressure, though, as that is
Mm-hmm.
an underrated thing about these grand finals. I think it's probably Prospect and Challenger are probably the best about signing up for stream matches during the season. So a lot of these other tiers, you might get teams that are not used to playing on stream. We don't have, thousands of people watching you during these finals, but right now, we're cracking over 100 viewers. And that can get into people's head when you've got over 100 people watching you, critiquing every move you make on the field. That can really get in your head. And maybe, Dutchman's Curse felt that a little bit, and that's what happened in game 3 and 4. And
Ooh.
maybe here in game number 5 as
Mm-hmm.
well, as Carl Sagan puts the first one home.
Yep, a double commit there on the goal line, and Squirrel can't recover well enough for Carl Sagan to put it in, opening the scoring again for Cheese Pizza. And 50 seconds in, that is, or not even 50 seconds in, sorry, 42 seconds in, opening the scoring like that can be demotivating. But Dutchman's Curse just need to take a step back. As you're saying earlier, Croc, relax. Plenty of time to work with here, as long as your touches are solid. A solid touch required here. Kush Ninja getting the beat, and 2-0 Cheese Pizza in thin 55 seconds.
Yeah, they're coming out and they're really shredding the Dutchmans right now. Digital Sick Boy gets up very late for the challenge on that ball. Cali Chromatic rotating back to far post already. You've got to trust that your teammate's going to be there and make that challenge when it's time for you to challenge, or else you're just going to get beat clean every single time. Great play by the Cheese Pizza to recognize that and take advantage of it.
But we've seen the Dutchman's Curse tied up several times before and keep it close. Again, I'm not counting them out until the fat lady sings. There we go, Digital Sick Boy scored one, bringing it back for Dutchman's Curse.
Dutchman's Curse able to cut the lead in half here, and plenty of Rocket League. Digital Sick Boy comes in with a clanger from outside the box. 3:49 left to play. Plenty of Rocket League. This game is not over yet. 50-50, and the center is going to go in favor of, it looks like, Dutchman's Curse. We'll see if Squirrel can make
No.
the touch. No, they cannot. Raisin Brand with the touch, but kind of just gives it away. His team was not ready to follow up. Carl Saganbro off the sidewall, pass to themselves, touches it again, centers out. No one there again. You've got to send a second person up with your one man. You cannot just expect them to solo play against 3 people every single
Oh.
play.
Yeah, and that could be the nerves you're talking about, Croc. When you are in these grand finals and any mistake could be the series or season decider, you feel inclined to play more passive, which could be adversarial to your team. But what a long shot oh boy, Calichromatic almost find the back of the net there. Squirrel putting off the backboard for themselves. Digital Sick Boy getting beat by Kush Ninja. A golden opportunity. We're on the other way. Cheese Pizza can't get around it well enough. Brock, I
That
thought we might have
ball,
seen a fast break.
me too. That ball from Cali Chromatic was absolutely launched. Whichever
Whew.
team can do that from their defensive end more will likely win this series.
hmm And, we have seen some very good shooting percentage from Dutchman's Curse. Keep in mind, here's the save. It's not there. Carl Sagan charging in, dicing up the defense, and bringing that 2-goal lead back for Cheese Pizza.
Yeah, Squirrel just gets caught cheating way out of position. Double commits basically on the near post with Cali Chromatic. Cali goes out for the ball. Squirrel's left to not really be able to do anything except for go out to that midfield and try and cut out the pass. Not there in time. Pass gets cleanly to the shooter. Shooter's got a wide open net to shoot at. Easy goal. 3-1 for the Cheese Pizza.
3-1. Under half the game left to go. And we should point out game 5 of this best of 7. Ooh.
Oh,
Series
beautiful
tied 2
pass.
apiece. The team that wins this one will be on match point. They'll have 2 opportunities to win the grand finals and cement themselves as the contender champions. Racing Brand almost getting a nifty angle there, but the save able to turn it aside on the attack. Digital Sick Boy in the corner. A little wifty action and a breaks for Carl Sagan.
Valley challenging in the corner. Ball will
Uh-oh.
find its way center.
Oh!
Raisinbrand with the late jump is going to fly under the ball. Had the opportunity to really put the nail in the coffin of the Dutchman's curse for this game. Unfortunate happening there, but Squirrel with the pinch of a lifetime goes straight to the center. Win by Digital Sick Boy. Kush the Ninja hits it over the head of Squirrel. Squirrel's going to try and turn on it. Both defenders for the orange side backwards. And now a third one with the whiff leaves the net open, and it goes off the left post. Carl Sagan, bro, is going to want that shot back. 3-1 still. The scoreline holds for just a second as Squirrel gets a little bit of a gift there on that one, but cuts the lead back to 1.
Yeah, good placement though, making it awkward for Carl Sagan. Those ones can be tough to decide. Do I just jump for it from the ground? Do I go off the sidewall? Either way, a great shot. Potential late minute drama here. Under 80 seconds, just a 1-goal game. Digital Sick Boy putting the ball towards the corner. Looking for a second touch here. Can't get it past Carl Sagan. Cali Chromatic just firing it towards the end though. And Kush will push this back to the right corner. Ball popped middle for Kush. Take us back across the midfield line. We've passed the minute mark, Croc. Still a 1-goal game, but now Cal Chromatic on the attack. No, Razorbrand there, keeping it in.
Carl Sagan's going to have an opportunity here. Hits it over the head of Digital Sick Boy. Leaves it for Squirrel. Another long-range shot on net. Great save by Raisinbrand. That was going to be a tough one to get to. That had a little bit of momentum on it. And like I said earlier, those long-range hard shots are going to be very dangerous. Cali Chromatic up, doesn't make the read. Could be dangerous for the Dutchman's curse, but they escape with, with a little bit of life left. 25 seconds to make something happen.
3 seconds, but they can't get out of their own end. Cali Chromatic off the left wall. A second touch, can't get the beat, but Squirrel's there to pop it towards a teammate. Razorbrand of 50. Another 50, but this goes towards their own corner. They are running out of time here in Game 5. Cali Chromatic attempting the long shot, but they give the ball away for Kush to dump it in. 2 seconds left, ball coming down. Squirrel needs to do their best to keep it up, and without a touch like that, Cheese Pizza continuing their sweep. 3-2 now the series.
Yeah, really good play from Cheese Pizza here. They do 3-2 the game and 3-2 the series. Dutchman's Curse really need to wake up and figure out what the heck is going on from those last games. Great play from Carl Sagan, bro. Definitely my MVP of the game.
Yeah. And now there are potentially only 2 games remaining if Dutchman's Curse can hold out this one. Potentially only 1 game if Cheese Pizza can close it out. They're on a streak now, continuing their 3rd win with just overall great performance across the board. Shots and goals of Carl Sagan and Kush, and assists and saves from Raisin Bran. Cheese Pizzas are doing the pizzeria proud. Dutchman's Curse, though, they don't want to go quietly into the night. We've seen them beat Cheese Pizza before. They need the energy. They need the spirit bomb. Please seize the Spares fans. If you're in the chat, get hype. Get the predictions in your favor. Give them the energy they need to take this to Game 7. Because as a caster, you always want a Game 7 overtime to be your grand finals. And I should also take this time to point out, I believe the prospect finals have been decided, assuming that from K-Flip's correct. So it'll be green beans and cherry crepes in the prospect grand finals after this series. But first, we've got one, maybe two games. Got a favorite cheese pizza, but the heart wants Dutchman's curse to bring us to seven. Which way will this kickoff go? Can be so crucial in tightly contested affairs like this. Squirrel, putting it towards the corner. Raisin Bran out towards Digital Sick Boy, hitting a left. Should be met by Cali Chromatic now. Oh no, a miscue there. Ball still in the orange end. In a high pop. Back towards Cali Chromatic. We'll just tee it up for a teammate. Digital Sick Boy going for a solo play. Almost getting dunked though, but they do get the pop up. A second pop cut out by Raisin Bran. 30 seconds in, no goals, no shots quite yet. But the pressure, you can definitely feel it on the pitch.
Yeah, the pressure is definitely building up. Dutchman's Curse kind of realized they're in a do-or-die situation here. You know, you definitely don't want to be caught on the wrong side of match point, and Cali Chromatic knows it. Puts a nice long-range shot on target, and that's going to be a goal. 1-0 for the Dutchman's Curse.
And long shots like that, those scrappy plays, those can be these series deciders. And for the first time in a while, Dutchman's Curse have themselves a lead. Now can they maintain it? Can they expand it? Almost there as Razorblade able to get around it. Ball towards the right wall for the blue side. Digital Sick Boy going for a solo play. Ball coming away from them though. Could have been golden there. And actually, some misses in front of the net keeps the pressure building for the Dutchman's Curse. Squirrel though will give the ball away to Carl Sagan. Back across the midfield line. Dutchman's Curse need to get this one out.
Nice long clear there. Cushion Ninja going to have to chase it down in the corner. Will get challenged early by Cali Chromatic. Pops out center. Digital Sick Boy not quite ready for that read. Squirrel should come in. Yet challenged there by Raisin Bran. Who's going to get this one? Another 50. Goes the way of Kush the Ninja. It's going to be in the corner for the orange side. Passes out to the middle. Squirrel there doesn't miss on the aerial this time, but Raisin Bran there. Good touch off the back wall. Unfortunate, couldn't get it under the crossbar. But now the pressure's going back. Digital Sick Boy could have a dunk opportunity. Oh, that was... I honestly thought Digital Sick Boy was going to get the ball on his car and flick again. Would have been... Wow. Beautiful shot.
Yep. Oh! A breakaway, potentially. Oh, Kush Ninja, though. Great recovery. Might have been a half flip. Did not quite see it there. Crucial, though. Keeping within one as we've passed the 3-minute mark. A high pop from Squirrel off the backboard. Kush again. Scrambling to make the save. They are doing their best. Even though they haven't registered any saves, Croc, they are keeping cheese pizza in this game.
Yeah, they really are. Good defensive positioning, good defensive touches. That's the key. You don't want to let the other team make a shot to where you have to make a save. Get to the ball early, get it while it's not in a dangerous area, and send it to a more safe area or for a dangerous area for the other team. They're doing a good job of that for right now, but they've got to mount some more pressure on the offensive side of things.
Oh!
Wow.
Cali Chromatic! Oh, what a finish in the pass from Digital Sick Boy. The pop off the sidewall. Cali charging in there. Pushing Carl Sagan out of the way, saying, I want the back of the net. And at 2:20 in the game, we have a 2-0 lead for the Dutchman's Curse.
Yeah, and honestly, Cheese Pizza just, they're committing their third man right now, but the third man isn't doing anything whenever they're committing them. So they're leaving these defensive holes in their rotation, and they've got to either shape them up, or that third man has to actually be involved in the offensive play and able to keep pressure. Because right now, Cheese Pizza, or the Dutchman's Curse is doing everything they can to take advantage of the Cheese Pizza doing that. And it's working for them. 2-0, 155 left to play.
155, though, that's plenty of time for comebacks and miracles. Famous moments like this is Rocket League, a ground pinch attempt by Squirrel. Does get cleared out by Kush. Cali getting 2 beats now off the backboard. 0 boost, though. Ball falling towards the net. Raisin Bran there, though. Putting it back towards the corner safely. Squirrel over 1. Not over 2, though. 90 seconds left to play. Still a 2-goal game for the Dutchman's Curse. And now a whiff in the midfield leaves Kush a chance to attack.
Oh, this could be it right here. Squirrel's coming in off the sidewall. Can he make the read? Raisin Bran gets a touch by him. Digital Sick Boy. Had an open net. Couldn't make the read on the aerial. The Flying Dutchman doesn't hit his mark this time.
No, they didn't hit their mark, but they have hit 2 already. That's the crucial thing, right? Every second that they keep it in Cheese Pizza's end is one less second they can mount a miracle comeback, as that's what it's looking to be here. We've spent a solid 60 seconds of gameplay in the blue half. We have not crossed the midway line for some time. Squirrel gets demo, but keeps the ball in. Digital Sigma getting it beat off the backboard. Carl Sagan finally will clear it out into Squirrel.
Flip
Gets the
reset?
flip reset. Oh,
Yeah.
doesn't choose to use it though. Could have been fancy, but either way, we're back in the cheese pizza corner.
The fabled contender flip reset. You love to see it.
The infamous contender flip reset.
Kush the Ninja, good touch here off the
Oh,
back wall. Kind of an open net. Digital Sick Boy, really good rotation cut there. Able to get the ball free into the blue corner already. Counterattack mounting. Can Cali Chromatic get it back into the center? Yes. Squirrel there for the shot. Saved by Raisin Bran. And this one is going
oh.
to be basically done. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see you all on Champions Field for game number 7.
I don't know how much you heard of the mid-game, Croc, but I am so happy we're going the distance. Oh, I wanted us to go Game 7 overtime, and the chance is possible off of 2 great goals from Calicomatic and great setups by Digital Sick Boy. Kush, even though they're bottom of the scoreboard, they did their work to keep Cheese Pizza in this game, but now the series has gone the distance, and we'll have to see who has that little bit of edge to take them across that finish line.
Yeah, Cali Chromatic, hands down, my MVP for this game. Really good plays, really good positioning. And I think that happens because they're pushing up a little bit more and they're not sitting as far back. Really getting involved in the play, using those skills, not just on the defensive end of the field, but on the
Oh,
offensive end of the field. And I think that we're
and
going to see a uh, really good last game here.
Brock, can we talk about this upset, by the way? The chat voted Cheese Pizza to win Game 6 98% to 2. The two
Wow.
people, the two people that voted for Dutchman's Curse just made some bank. And speaking of predictions, guys, there is one up now for the grand finals. Who do you think is going to take it? Will it be Cheese Pizza representing the pizzeria, or will it be Dutchman's Curse representing Seas Despair?
Oh, man, this is a tough prediction to make, but I think that Dutchman's Curse is going to take it. They've got the momentum from game number 6. I think they're the more all-around complete team. And I think they've already had their blunders, right? They've gotten their blunders out. It's time to come out and win. Seal it up in game number 7.
And right out of the gate, one shot registered, a ball water falling down. A great save, though. And now another shot attempt by Carl. Caught by Kush. A dunk, though, off the backboard. Digital Sigma with the shot, but the pre-jump save from Carl Sagan. Crucial. Another quick shot from Squirrel, though. Oh, almost bottom
Oh,
left corner. But it gets turned aside by the post.
yeah, that was a really good shot there. And man, Dutchman's Curse has come out with the most immense pressure that I've seen them come out in a game with so
Oh,
far. Really good play.
oh,
Not a good miss there. Could be Red Kush the Ninja. What a read. Great
oh.
goal. Puts Cheese Pizza in the lead with 40 seconds gone out of this game.
Did Kush the Ninja just score at 420? What is this? What is this timeline we're in? That is insane, and that is what you need if you're Cheese Pizza. A little bit of luck. Maybe some Cheese Pizza for Kush to celebrate goals like that. Opening the scoring, but Calichromatic, a great 50 towards the goal line. Can't beat the second player. Dutchmans, they've got 4 shots in the opening minute, but no goals, Croc.
Yeah, and I think that's what they need to focus on. You know, they've had a lot of pressure. They just need to keep on mounting it. Eventually, one of these goals is going to go in. And if you're Cheese Pizza, you just need to up the pressure ever so slightly here. Do not get comfortable against this team, or they will make you pay for it. And I think we're in for a great 3 minutes and 45 seconds left of this game.
Squirrel, though, just going for a zero boost shot, giving it away to Carl Sagan for a solo play, going for demos, actually. Wow, Digital Sick Boy did great there. But the ball goes to Kush, the Ninja, currently more points than the rest of the lobby combined. Ball in the midfield for Carl Sagan, zero boost. High ball towards the end. Razorbrand can't beat Digital Sick Boy, though. It remains a 1-goal game.
Kush here. Oh, could have had the opportunity for the shot. Not quite there to get the power on it. Good beat here from Squirrel on 2 members. Can get the ball center. Don't be selfish here. Puts it center.
No!
Great clear by Kush the Ninja. A hero here in game number 7 in the early moments. 2 minutes gone, and he has made some ginormous plays.
Actually just doing all the work for Cheese Pizza here. Now a team up in the midfield from Dutchman's Curse will set up Kush for another shot. Callie able to get the save though, pushing it towards the corner. Another save required by Squirrel there. A little dicey, but they do get a look to carry it. Not for long though. Trapped in their own end, in their back right corner. Squirrel trying to pop it up for a teammate. Can do so, but they get bumped. And it goes right back to Carl Sagan. Kush popping up in the corner. Callie will fly by that one, and the ball goes towards Razorbrand. A reversal of last game, Croc. Now we're the Dutchman's Curse back right corner, or are we? Squirrel going for solo play. No, not for longer. Double commit. This is dangerous. 1v2. Callie Chromatic, though, able to get a great save, but the ball still in a dangerous spot. Razorbrand the touch, and it gets steered wide again. Carl, sorry, I almost said Callie there. Carl going for a shot, saved again, though. Dutchman's Curse defense holding strong.
This has been a very exciting game, number 7. Both teams are feeling the pressure. They've got to keep their composure. I don't think it's going to be the first one to make a really awesome play here. I think it's going to be the first one to make a little mistake that leads to the next goal.
Oh.
But as I say that, what a pass from Squirrel, but what a demo in the midfield. Oh, takes the shooter out. Callie has to come in late, gives the defense time to set up. Another good touch from Squirrel. Puts it down towards the net. Carl Sagan can't make a control touch, has to give it away. Callie again in the corner. Can they get it out to, excuse me, Sick Boy. Squirrel here now on the sidewall. Gets it by 1, can't get it by 2. Kush trying to start the counterattack. Back to the orange side. Misses on the aerial, so Digital Sick Boy takes control. Challenged early. Callie up now in the air. Gets the beat on 1. Carl Sagan gonna have to make a risky read on the wall. No shooter, Squirrel. You gotta come in a little earlier than that. Digital Sick Boy, however, there to keep the pressure. 60 seconds remaining, and it's a nail biter here on Champions Field.
Oh, the ball keeps flying across the Cheese Pizza end, but there's no Dutchman to put it away, and so the ball breaks across the field now off the backboard. Kush with the read, high in front, Dutchman's Curse end. Razorbrand flying in, can't get the shot. Kush with their attempt, pushing it back into the corner, but that's okay. They just need to play defense, waste time off the clock, and they will take Game 7.
Could be dangerous here. Callie setting up. Last 30 seconds of the game to go. Digital Sick Boy has to make the touch to the outside. No control yet. Kush sends it back in on the orange side. Squirrel with a little control here. Might try to look to get it out. Dribble play on the wall attempted, but Kush says no. Sends it back to the orange side. Open net. Squirrel there in time. Off the near post rotation. Digital Sick Boy tries to get it across. Sent back in by Razorbrand. And the pressure is still building. The Dutchman's Curse have not been able to leave their half in the last 45 seconds. And the Dutchmen could continue to be cursed for another season as the Cheese Pizza have the lead. 1 second left. The ball is in the air in front of the net. Callie has to save it, and the ball will hit the ground. Cheese Pizza are your RSC Season 14 Contender champions. Congratulations.
Congratulations indeed to Cheese Pizza and the pizzeria, and congratulations to Kush the Ninja, a monumental performance to carry their team across the line. Croc, we started this series with a 1-goal game, and we will end it with exactly that. An MVP performance out of Kush. I can't stop saying his name. He scored, by the way, just 40 seconds in, so for 420, Dutchman's Curse mounted shot after shot after shot, but the defense was strong enough, and they are going to win the Contender title. They are our grand champions.
Yeah, grand champions. Great play from the Dutchman's Curse, though. Great play from both teams. Cheese Pizza did come in as the favorite. They looked a little shaky in games 1 and 2, but then Dutchman's Curse just fell apart in game 3 and 4. I do truly believe that if they did not have those little blunders, they would have been just fine. I think they would have. I think they could have potentially swept the series, to be honest. Uh, they came out and really performed well, and
Mm-hmm.
but it just wasn't enough. Cheese Pizza
Mm-hmm.
performed a little bit better, and they are your Contender champions.
Yeah, and we should comment, they were the fourth seed, right? They were the fourth seed, and they went all the way to the Game 7 grand finals here. No credit can be taken away from their run. You have to congratulate them for their performance. And yeah, even though they lose this series, I would have watched this time and time again. I hope these players either stay in the league or get promoted. I hope we get a rivalry potential. It's always great when the players come back year after year and then you see each other in the next division. But before we get to the next series, guys, we will be doing a MVP poll, which actually is up right now. Or is it which team wins? I'm still seeing the previous poll where
You
the
have to click the view all. You hover
I have to
over it
click
and
the
click
view
view
all,
all.
view all. There's
It's
two
hidden
polls
by
up right now.
yeah,
There we
it's
go.
hidden by the
Contender
predictions.
finals. MVP guys, please vote for that. The crowd opinion matters more than us. I'm more biased. I'm favoring Kush because they popped off in game 7. But who do you guys favor to take it?
I'll go ahead and just explain my MVP vote. I think I'm gonna have to go with Carl Sagan, bro. Kush the Ninja, definitely MVP of Game 7, no question there. I think Carl Sagan, bro, definitely a better performer throughout the series for the Cheese Pizza team, including during the losses. Kush the Ninja came out first 2 games, not so great. Had a little bit of a breakout game in Game 3, but the goals were a little bit easy and simple. Game 4, also not a great game for Kush the Ninja, but games 5, 6, and 7 were pretty solid. Carl Sagan, bro, had a very solid series all around throughout the wins and the losses. Carl Sagan, bro, gets my MVP for the series.
And Croc, I did say Kush takes it from 7, but you have brought me back. Carl Sagan, when they opened their scoring in those early games, it did give the momentum to Cheese Pizza's favor, but the voting is done, and 60% in favor of Kush the Ninja. Recency bias in effect. Let's go, Kush the Ninja. Congratulations. You take the MVP title. You take the contender title. Croc, what more could be said about this Cheese Pizza squad?
Uh, you know, honestly, not much. They came out, they left it all on the field. We don't have to say anything. They showed us exactly what
Mm-hmm.
they wanted to tell all of you guys at home. Congratulations to them. Can't wait to see them in Prospect or maybe even Challenger next season.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of Prospect, Croc, we've still got one more series tonight. The Prospect Grand Finals between the Green Beans and the Cherried Crepes. I believe we're going to be throwing it to a quick break.